Holster the valve on. Trim is set for takeoff. Primer locked. Mixture set for elevation. Total 1,700. Rapid check. Drop. Rise. Magneto check.
Left.
Left.
Both.
Back to both.
1, 2, right.
Right.
1, 2, both.
Within 125. Left, right, within 50. Amateur check.
Off.
Needle drop.
On.
Rise. Engine instruments. Oil pressure is at green. Oil temperature is still rising. Suction gauge is at green. Throttle idle check.
For Sierra Papa, 11 ground.
Cessna 640 Sierra Papa at flight school with information Quebec.
Double check my mags real quick, make sure I got it back onto the both position.
So 640 Sierra Papa, hold position.
Bandit, 1, 2,
Hold position,
1,
Cessna
2, got
640
it.
Sierra Papa.
Throttle back 1,000. Mixture ground lean. Takeoff briefing. We're using runway 11. Runway length is 7,006 feet. Our normal rotation speed is 55 knots. Our best rate of climbing speed is 76 knots. If you have engine failure before rotation, throttle idle, apply brakes. If you have engine failure after rotation and have sufficient runway to land, we will land on the runway. If you have engine failure after rotation and have insufficient runway to land, throttle idle, secure engine, and land within 15 degrees of the center line. If you have engine failure after 1,000 feet AGL, we will safely return to the runway or not.
Stand by 24266.
640 Sierra Papa, runway 11,
Taxi briefing, we're using runway 11.
Runway 11, Cessna 640 Sierra
Taxi
Papa.
via Absolute 2, Bravo, Bravo 1, hold short of runway 11. We have no hotspots along the taxiway, all lights on when crossing the runway.
So 24266, Reverend ground.
Cessna 24266 at flight school with Quebec requesting southbound departure.
So 266, hold position, be just a minute.
Alright, hold position 24266.
Ground Venus 37. Ripon Tower, Seminole 356 Hotel Alpha, holding short 11, ready for forward departure. Ripon Ground Venus 37.
Venus 37, Rev ground, stand by, I'll call you right back.
Stand by.
Okay, so we'll do our performance maneuvers.
24266, runway 11, taxi via Bravo.
Emergencies, and our opportunity is one of the landing
Venus
listed.
37,
Okay.
clearance.
Your performance, emergencies,
37
and
information, Quebec,
powerful
north
80.
northwest.
Venus 37 is cleared to Bozeman Airport, Redmond 3 departure. Then as filed, maintain 14,000. Expect flight level 410, 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 126.15, squawk 3536.
Venus 37 is cleared to Bozeman via the Redmond 3 as filed. On departure climb maintain 14,000. Expect 410 5 minutes later. Contact departure on 126.15, squawk in tree 5, tree 0. Correction, tree 5, tree 6.
Venus 37, read back, correct.
Redmond ground, Cessna 54994 Papa.
Cessna 5494 Papa, Redmond ground.
Cessna 5494 Papa at flight school with Quebec. Request taxi to active as eastbound departure.
Cessna 5494 Papa, hold position.
Hold position, Cessna 5494 Papa.
Ground Sky 3547, we're ready to push.
Sky 3547, push approved.
Push approved, Sky 3547.
Sky 3547, advisory for taxi with Quebec.
Roger.
Redmond clearance, Alaska 202, Quebec, ready IFR Seattle.
Alaska 202, Redmond ground, you need to refile your clearance, timed out.
Copy.
Where are you going on your vacation?
Costa Rica.
Sounds fun.
Really, really nice. About 90 degrees during the day, about 80 at night.
Cessna 549 for Papa, runway 11, taxi via Bravo.
Runway 11, taxi via Bravo, Cessna 549 for Papa. Left forward right is clear. We're going to wing inside, ball outside. That indicator magnetic compass really move. Right clear.
Redmond ground, Sky Service 6.
Sky Service 6, Redmond ground.
Sky Service 6 at Romeo 2 would like to proceed north route.
Active indicator within 5 degrees.
Sky Service 6, you said you're at the terminal?
Yes, sir. Terminal would like to proceed north route.
Sky Service 6, proceed north route.
Proceeding north route, Sky Service 6. Thank you.
Redmond ground, Cessna 6286 Mike.
Throttle 1000. Radio set to tower. Flaps 10.
Cessna Tower United 2082.
We can get a little bit higher on this takeoff than we have been
United 22, Redmond
so
Tower,
far.
Port Burn.
Big for
After rotation, we can hold a little bit higher altitude.
United 2082.
Okay.
Report burn, United 2082.
Redmond Tower, Cessna 549 for Papa, holding short of runway 11, ready for departure.
Cessna 549 for Papa, Redmond Tower, left turn out approved, runway 11 clear for takeoff.
Runway 11 clear for takeoff, Cessna 549 for Papa. Safety checks, final approach clear, runway 11 is now clear. Let's check. Sure. Rich. Instruments, now all green. Landing light is on. Clocking VFR and timer start.
Cessna 62407, over to chutes, request touch and go.
Cessna 62407, make a right 360 for spacing. Say intentions after touch and go.
Right 360 and departure to the north, Cessna 62407.
Aligning with the center line. Full power.
A little higher. There you go. Right about there.
54. Positive rate. Accelerating to 67. 67. Positive rate, flaps up. And pitching for 67.
United 282, runway 23, clear to land.
Clear to land 23, United 2082.
Because we're at max weight, it's kind of different than when I was doing it 172s.
That's at 62407, end report, right base, runway 11.
We had to like,
right base, runway 11.
I had to pitch down for...
Not shoot him to the sky? Yep.
Good.
Yep.
I have to pitch up for 152s.
Yeah, it's really hard to hold it at like 4 feet over the ground, so we can go to 10 feet. Still be within the wingspan. And it's what you want a pre-solo private student to do. They're not going to have the dexterity to pull off as low as you were flying.
They'll pull up way higher.
Better, higher's generally better
Maybe make a tail strike.
for them. Yeah, if they tap a tire on the runway, they might freak out and do something crazy or unsafe.
Are we going to east of Prineville or
Yeah,
east of Prineville?
east of Prineville. North side of these clouds.
Redmond Tower, Cessna 6286 Mike, holding short, runway 11, ready for departure.
Cessna 6286 Mike, Redmond Tower, hold short, runway 11.
Hold short, 11, 6286 Mike. Redmond Tower, helicopter 460 Lima Echo, 7 miles to the south, 4,000 feet with information Quebec.
Helicopter 420 Lima Echo, Redmond Tower, stay in tension.
4,100, climb for bliss, throttle full, flaps are up, sure, lead, trim is set, traffic avoidance, left forward, right all clear, and
Helicopter 460 Lima Echo, enter right downwind, runway 11, report by field.
Tower, helicopter 460 Lima Echo.
climbing to 5,500.
Runway 11.
Say it one more time.
Climbing to 5,500.
Yeah, yep. And then we'll Chandelle the rest of the way up.
Okay. Eight 266 is using runway 15.
6286 Mike, runway 11, clear for takeoff.
11 clear for takeoff, 6286 Mike.
Or 16.
16, yeah, they changed 16. 3,
United
4.
282, turn right again, contact ground point 8.
Right at the end, ground point 8, United 2082.
Helicopter 460 Lima Echo, amend reporting point, report 2 miles from the field.
We'll report 2 miles south of the field, 460 Lima Echo.
Helicopter 0 Lima Echo, remain east of the runway 23 corridor, traffic will be departing runway heading.
Remain east of the runway 23 corridor, look for traffic departing, 460 Lima Echo.
West base, runway 16, private traffic.
That's a check ride.
Oh, really?
I recognize that voice. Oh, that's wild.
They're using 16 on check ride. Is it a commercial check ride?
Private.
Private check ride. Using 16. Is it with Randy?
Uh-huh.
There's 648 here, Pop. Just heads up, there'll be traffic departing runway 23, runway heading, climbing to 14000.
Hello, traffic, 789er226, turning final runway 16, hello, traffic.
Oh, 640 here, Pop.
Okay, you have a cabin fire.
I'll put the master switch off, close all the vents and doors, and do the rest of the checklist, which is
Turn right, heading 120.
turn right 120. And then if the fire's out, I'll ventilate the cabin and land on Madras, Prineville Airport.
Final services 54477, 5 mile final, runway 29 on the RNAV. So.
Are we dodging the clouds or?
Making a little bit.
Current Rabbit Airport.
Making a little bit more room for that traffic in the pattern there. We're only 1,000 above the pattern.
SkyWest 3547 out of 4,800 for 14,000.
Got 3547, Justin, already contact 2 miles southwest Rabbit Airport, altimeter 299.7.
Say what?
Go that way.
Position check, SkyWest
Clouds over there.
3547.
There's 648 here, Pop, traffic, still fine.
Bravo traffic, Cessna 800-226 is on runway 16. We'll do a back taxi 16. Bravo.
Fly heading up 160, back to ground course.
Heading 160, skies 3547.
Bravo says 54477. We were on a quick 360 for staging. We'll be taking inbound, go Mints, and then we'll be departing the area to the northwest. Bravo.
Do a position report.
Prineville traffic, Cessna 549 for Papa. 3 miles south of the field at 5,500, practicing high performance maneuvers. Prineville.
Okay, let's. You have a fire on your right wing.
Fire on the right wing, all lights off except the beacon light, and light slip from the wing, and then land at Prineville Airport.
Okay, did you say pitot heat?
Beacon light.
Pitot heat. Did you turn off the pitot heat?
I said all switches off except the beacon light.
Okay. And recover.
Recover.
So learn the switches that we're turning off by name, because you'll want to teach your students.
So, pitot heat, nav light, landing light on,
Short runway
off,
16,
off.
Charlie.
Yep, pitot heat off.
pitot heat off.
Say the switches.
Okay.
Yes, they can just shut everything off and sort it out later in real world, but we need to teach them how to use the checklist correctly. Cool. All right, let's turn northbound.
Turning northbound.
We are steering away from that instrument traffic. We should be clear.
Go 3547, clear direct Boise, beware.
Direct Boise, SkyWest 3547.
this is the downwind.
Far from the downwind?
I mean, we have a strong tailwind.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
All right, when you're ready, let's do Chandelles.
3547, contact 74128.15.
Fuel selector on, left turn 0,
on 29, we'll be departing straight out northwest bound.
Throttle standby. Throttle set to 2,400. Car beat off. Landing light off. Magnetos are on go.
That is wild. 30 knot tailwind.
Bravo traffic, Cessna 5494 Papa, 2 miles east of the field at 5,400. Very high performance on the route. Turn up. Angles to the left. Altitude, starting altitude 5,500. Bank 30, full power and pitch up. Passing 90 degrees reference point. Second.
Teach.
90 degrees reference point, decreasing bank, and align the wingtip with the reference, and then allow the airspeed to increase. We gain 300 feet, leveling off at 5,850.
Okay, let's go to the right.
Go to the right, airspeed increase to over 80 knots. We're at 80 knots, bank 30. Pitch up. Right rudder needed.
Look outside.
90 degrees point. Decreasing bank. And maintaining pitch.
Bravo traffic today, 9226 on the departure runway 16.
90 degrees point. Reference point on the wingtip and altitude 6,300. We gain 500 feet. Maintaining this altitude and regaining airspeed.
Okay. And what do you think of those Chandelles?
First one, the left one was kind of I did roll out at the right time, but kind of abruptly. So I had to reduce the amount of decreasing the bank.
Okay.
The rate of bank.
So we didn't make it 190 degrees. 180 degrees on that first one.
Bravo traffic Sunday, 9226 departing to the west.
We also pitched up a little too much, and then pitched down a little too much. So we made it all the way down to 40 before the 90 degree point, and then we were at 60 as you rolled out.
So about 15 degrees pitch.
Yeah, so we're just continually decreasing our airspeed. If we get down to 40, then we'll just maintain it the rest of the turn.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Looks like we have okay clearance right now. Let's do a lazy 8.
Okay, lazy 8.
And you're teaching.
I'm teaching. So we gotta find the reference points, 45 degrees, 90 degrees point, 135 degrees point, and 180 degrees point. I usually do with the mountains. So if you turn, if you put the mountain Jefferson on your wingtip, Mountain Hood will be your 45 degrees point, Mountain Jefferson will be your 90 degrees point, and Sisters will be 135 degrees point. The mountains makes the maneuver easier. And then for lazy 8s, you gotta maintain the throttle. At first, you gotta, to the left, you gotta bank about 5 degrees and pitch up to about 15 degrees, 10 to 15 degrees, and then let the airplane roll by himself because of the left turn tendency. And then upon reaching the 45 degrees point.
So we don't have to teach as if we're going from 0. We're just demonstrating the maneuver.
Okay.
This is the point of the maneuver. This is how we do it.
The 45 degrees point, you will maintain 15 degrees bank and pitch up attitude. 90 degrees point, 30 degrees bank and level pitch attitude. 135, 15 degrees pitch bank and then pitch down attitude. And at 180 degrees point, you will return to level flight and level bank. So for demonstration, I'll leave the power and then bank 5 degrees and then pitch up. You'll want to maintain pitch at about here and let the airplane fall by himself. For 5 degrees points. We're at 30 degrees points. Pitching for level. And then sisters decreasing bank and pitch down at it going back to 6,800. And then when your wingtip put your wingtip at the 90 degrees reference point, and then pitch for level and bank for level.
And what was our entry heading?
About
Okay, so we want to concentrate on the setting up of the maneuver, right? If your student doesn't know which way they're heading, it's really, really hard to roll out on the exact opposite heading. So for that, what we want to do is really work on doing the pre-maneuver checklist and say HAA before every maneuver.
Okay.
Okay, let's do it to the right. This time let's include the HAA.
Heading of 200.
Okay.
And altitude of 6,600. And target altitude, airspeed of about 90 to 95 indicated airspeed. Bank 5 degrees and pitch up. Passing 45. Passing 90 degrees point. Passing 135. And back level, pitch level.
Okay, let's make a right turn, please. Heading 120.
Heading of 120.
Kind of wandering into the 2-3 approach path here. That one was much better. All right, let's descend and maintain 6,000.
Descend and maintain 6,000.
All right. When you're ready, let's get up set up 4.
67710. 4 mile west of the airport, keep it until left down runway 11 with 45 entry, prime view.
Steep turns, please.
Steep turns. I'll use that reference.
Perfect.
Heading of 120, altitude 6,000, and target airspeed is about 95, so stabilize the aircraft first. Bravo traffic, Cessna 549 for Papa, 4 miles north east of the field at 6,000, steep turn, Chandelles. Okay, stabilized. Steep turn to the left.
Heading, altitude, airspeed?
120, 6,000, airspeed about 95. To the left.
Primeville traffic, Cessna 62407, 6 mile final, RNAV 11, Pittsburgh, Primeville.
Primeville traffic, Cessna 67710, 2 mile north west of the airport, will be until left down runway 11 with 45 entry, prime view.
Red line.
Primeville traffic, Cessna 62407, 5 mile final, RNAV 11, Pittsburgh, Primeville.
I see that the problem is I applied the trim too early.
You applied what?
The trim too early, which made the airplane float.
And the airplane do what?
It floats. At the moment when did the entry on the steep turns. Do we have to reduce the power when you do 7-second turns?
Only if you're descending at 500 feet per minute.
Okay. I'll try once more.
Okay, so let's take our time.
Okay.
On the entry, we want to roll past 30 before we add back pressure. We'll add about 200 RPM.
500.
And we'll roll all the way to about 50 degrees. We'll add back pressure and hold it.
Okay.
As we go into the right turn, we want to not push the nose down.
Okay.
Turn to the right, and we're going to actually need a little bit more back pressure than we had on the left side, because we'll have more drag, more turning tendencies, and we might even need to add power. Okay. What we want to do is keep an eye on our needles.
Traffic coming in. How are you doing the published mist?
Affirmative, published mist.
Okay, I think we're going to set up to land 1-5, so we'll stay out of your way before you get, we should be behind you. But
we have somebody coming in doing the approach for Rum.
Actually, we're going to start the published mist, but we'll actually make a turn out to the left or go north.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Never mind. Once we have the stabilized approach, we want to look outside and set our sight picture, and we want to fly the sight picture mostly, checking in on the instruments. Okay, cool. Okay, now watch your nose on this entry, make sure we don't drop. dropping. We're below the horizon. We're going to start a big descent.
Midfield, 5,500.
Roll out, pick it up, put it back on.
To go out and then enter the 45 for runway 11. Private traffic, Cessna 62407, go and miss. Private traffic, Cessna 67710, turning left, case runway 11, touch and go 50.
Much better.
Okay. That's right. Last time.
Okay.
Last time.
Sure.
And traffic on Met 74 Yankee, we're going to do a crossover, and we're headed for left downwind 11. We got you in sight, and we'll just continue our teardrop here.
Sounds good, thanks.
Bravo traffic, Cessna 5494 Papa is 8 miles east of the field, maneuvering at 6,200.
Primary traffic, Cessna 6460 Mike, 2 nautical miles west of the field, will follow 734 X-ray Yankee, towards midfield at 5,000 and then left. Teardrop entry to left downwind, runway 11. Primeville.
Private traffic, Cessna 67710, turning final runway 11, touch and go 50.
407, did you say you were making a north turnout?
We will. Once we go through about 5,000, we'll be turning out to the left and go northbound.
Alright, actually, you're going to start bringing it down to pattern altitude here. You should be above us.
Sounds good. We're looking for you. Thanks. We get delay our turn also, so no worries.
Thanks. 74 Yankee.
I think the pick was better than before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the C-turns are the trickiest maneuver in this rating. It's odd. Yeah. Considering we've been doing it on 2 previous ones. Is there a hole in the clouds? We can do some more Chandelles and then steep turn and then steep spiral? Not really.
Clouds. Sketchy.
Yeah, they're starting to
come down.
And bunch up.
Traffic, Cessna 6460 Mike at 5,100, crossing over midfield. We'll make a right turn to teardrop entry 45 left downwind, runway 11. We'll follow Primeville.
And Primeville traffic, Skyhawk 734 X-ray Yankee is making a right, entering a left downwind for runway 11. Primeville.
We have the 734 X-ray Yankee inside. We'll
behind
follow
looks
that
clear.
6460 Mike, Primeville.
Cessna 67710, turning left crossing runway 11. Will be a
can do the Chandelles too.
Okay, let's go back that way.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm watching this traffic here.
Yeah, I'm trying to get clear of the left downwind.
Try to make a position report.
Bravo traffic, Cessna 5494 Papa over the Ochoco Reservoir at 5,800, southeastbound. Primeville.
Bravo traffic, Cessna 67710, will be make a right 180 at left crossing runway 11 on forward space behind you.
That side, so
Primeville traffic, Skyhawk 734 X-ray Yankee is left downwind runway 11, Primeville.
Chandelles to the left. After that cloud, after passing that cloud.
Yep.
Bravo traffic, Cessna
Tango Prime.
Okay, HAA.
Heading of 200, altitude 5,800.
Pineville traffic, Skyhawk 734,
Airspeed
X-ray
of
Yankees
90.
turning left base, runway 11, Pineville.
30. Power and up. Passing 92 point. Bank slightly.
Too much.
Pitch up more.
You need to be, to make maximum performance, you need to maintain that stall horn.
Left down into runway 11, we have
6,300.
67710 inside Pineville.
Pineville traffic, Skyhawk 734, X-ray Yankees turning final runway 11, touch and go.
Traffic across 6710, turning left base, runway 11, touch and go Prime.
Okay, 600.
Traffic, it's 6460 Mike, established on left down in runway 11, touch and go, Pineville.
Okay, 6,600.
Okay, let's try to the left again. Let's do a cruise checklist and then go left.
First checklist is for the level. Power 2,400. Lean is set, and then turns all green. I'll keep the landing light on for maneuvers.
6710, turning final runway 11, touch and go Prime.
Papa traffic, Cessna 549 for Papa, mile southwest of Ochico Reservoir at 6,700 maneuvering Pineville.
Okay, so we're not cruising at max, right?
Cessna 6460 Mike, heading left base, runway 11, touch and go Pineville.
We're in command 2,300.
Normal cruise, yep.
Just to the left again.
Okay.
30.
Pineville traffic, X-ray Yankee is upwind.
Constant bank, continuously changing pitch.
How do y'all feel about switching up to 1.5?
Okay, 90 point.
Constant changing bank, maintain pitch. Constant pitch. Which means we need to keep pulling back as we get slower and slower to maintain our pitch. See, your nose is dropping. Good.
Okay, 7,000.
Pineville traffic, Skyhawk 734, X-ray Yankees making left crosswind, runway 11.
Gaining altitude.
That was perfect.
If you want to enter the left downwind for 16, we could follow you afterwards, 0 Mike.
Right seat sketchy, right?
Pretty much
Yeah, what?
down
Right.
for 1.6 right
yes,
now.
okay, we can get out of
a
it.
little big so you can get the 1-1 landing in, and we'll come in after
30,
you get on
pitch
1-1.
up.
Private traffic, 6710, departure leg runway 11. You're now exceeding the
90
terrain
response.
to southbound, right
Offset
crosswind
pitch.
departure, Pineville.
Increasing bank. $7,400. Gaining altitude.
Pineville traffic, 6460 Mike, short final 11, touch and go, then followed by a left turn once you're left downwind, 16 matches. Correction, Pineville.
Pineville traffic.
Okay, those were great. Let's do lazy 8s one more time as well.
Okay.
Let's cruise checklist.
I'll go back to Cloud 3 area. Checklist, pitch for level, throttle 2,300.
Bravo traffic, 734, X-ray Yankee on the left.
Your lean and trim is
left
set.
base, runway 16, Bravo.
And 734 Yankee has the 11 traffic in sight, no factor.
I'm descending down to 7,000 for clouds.
Looks like we might not be able to get that done. Okay, let's do 2 turns of a steep spiral when you're ready. You'll probably get a little bit lower over here.
16, Madrid.
I'll use that. So we're on, I think we're on the downwind right now.
Uh-huh.
I'll use the
Number 6710, light crossing runway 11, you're now SC. Speeding the Terran to southbound, Moscow, Tango.
at factory, sheds.
Okay.
Bravo traffic, Skyhawk 734, X-ray Yankee, turning final runway 16. Bravo.
Private traffic, it's not 6460 Mike. We are currently entering left down in runway 16, touching goal, Primeville.
Bravo traffic, Cessna 549 for Papa 2 miles west of Ochoco Air Reservoir at 6,800, steep spirals, look up below, Primeville.
Blowing down to 6 knots.
Skyhawk 734 X-ray Yankees, final runway 16.
And trading 270.
Touch and go.
Okay, strong winds, right? So you know when you're going downwind, you don't want to be too steep. You're going upwind, I'm sorry.
Private traffic, it's not 6460 Mike, turning left base, runway 16, Primeville.
Heading back to downwind.
Private traffic, it's not 6460 Mike, turning final, runway 16, touching goal, Primeville.
Okay. Take a left turn, please, heading 180.
Heading up 180, left turn.
Let's start making our way back to Redmond.
Okay.
So we kept a constant bank on that entire maneuver. Looks like we got pushed by the wind.
So at
180, please.
Reduce bank when we went to upwind.
Yes.
And
we want to teach that, right? So all of these maneuvers, you need to be talking your way through it while performing them.
Okay.
Not whiteboard level, like this is a Chandelle. We have these 1, 2, 3 points. But as we talked about on the ground, we can point out when we're here, ground speed is the slowest, so we're going to have the lowest bank. In fact, if the winds are really, really strong, like they are today, then we might be close to level for a little while.
734 X-ray Yankee
And as the airspeed's increasing as we turn downwind, we're going to increase our bank. So as we get downwind, we're going to have the steepest bank, and that's going to keep us over our pylon the most. Airspeed, we want to target closer to 70, I find is a little bit better for the 152.
70.
Because it keeps us further away from our accelerated stall.
Okay.
Especially when we have these really strong winds, you might find yourself at like a 45-degree downwind bank. So it doesn't take a lot of back pressure or gusts of wind or whatever for the stall warning horn to go off. If you don't recover from the indications of a accelerated stall, and you just continue to maneuver, it's grounds for an unset. Right, so you hear the stall horn, you have to roll out, pitch down, full power, climb. So to keep us away from that stall indication, then we want to be a little closer to 70 knots for the maneuver.
Okay. On the way to Ridlington, we try lazy 8 again.
Yes, we have plenty of altitude to do that. Just let's make sure we're safe from the traffic at Prineville because, yep, exactly, they're using 16.
16.
180, please.
67710 is leaving the pattern.
Departure leg, runway 16, left close traffic, Prineville.
Mike, you guys using the runway 16?
Yeah, we're using runway 16, Cessna 6460 Mike.
Roger that. Prime traffic Cessna 4440, 8 miles north to west from field at 6,600, descending parallel altitude for runway 16, Prineville. Prineville traffic, Skyhawk 734, X-ray Yankee.
So we're not showing all our targets on the ADSB, so we really need to pay attention here.
Prineville traffic, Money 3636 Hotel. We're on the ground crossing 29er at the east end from north to south.
Primary traffic is 6460 Mike, left crossing, runway 16, left close traffic, Prineville.
I think we're far enough away.
Okay. I see my reference. Heading of 200 again.
Prineville traffic, 734 X-ray Yankees turning final, runway 16, Prineville.
Primary traffic is 6460 Mike, turning left down in, runway 16.
210, airspeed of 90 knots, and altitude of 5,600 feet. Lazy 8 to the right, and 5 degrees, and pitch up. Let the airplane roll by himself.
Good.
Passing 45 degrees point. Going to level, slicing the horizon 90 degree point. Going back to 5,600. Decreasing bank.
And 734 X-ray Yankees on final runway 16, touch and go, Prineville.
And bank level, and pitch level. And lazy right, left, and 5 degrees. And
let it roll.
Pitch up. And let it roll. Passing 45 degrees point.
So a little too much pitch up.
Passing 9.
Private traffic is 6460 Mike, heading left base runway.
Going back to 5,600. Passing 135 degrees. And decreasing bank. Approaching 180 degrees point. 210 bank level and pitch level. Back to 5,600. So you recommend like 10 to 15, 12 degrees pitch, maybe?
Yeah. So I noticed this on your previous left turns as well. You're holding the plane back from rolling over. So what we're doing, my controls? What it looks like is this. And we just hold it steady. We don't let it roll. Right? So we're not initiating a turn like we need to. What we want to do Full power.
Private
Clear left
traffic,
and right.
Cessna 6460 Mike, final, runway 16, Pachinko, Primeville.
Enriching a little bit, we drop some altitude. What we want to do is a little bit of bank like this and pitch up, and you'll start to see it rolling. If it's not going on its own, just help it. Then all we need to do is stop it. Going too far. Going to pitch down on its own as well. And again, we'll let it slide through. We're going to start rolling out, and we just don't want it to dip too far. It should start rolling itself all the way out throughout the rest of the maneuver on its own. We just kind of have to tap it and kind of kick it to do what we need it to do. In stable air. It doesn't work out quite so smoothly if it's very turbulent. All right, let's try another one to the left. Okay. Let's get a little bit farther away from the pattern.
Heading up, about 020. 5 degrees and pitch up. Degrees, passing the horizon, going back to 6,100. Level,
Primeville traffic, Cessna 6460 Mike, left crosswind, runway 16, left close traffic, Primeville.
Pitch up.
Private traffic, Cessna 4840, 1 mile north of the field at 5,300, entering 45, left on the runway 16, number 2.
Degrees, passing the horizon, bring down, going back to 6,100.
Continue the turn to 090, please.
Continue the turn to 090.
Primeville traffic, Cessna 6460 Mike, left downwind, runway 16, Pachinko, Primeville.
All right, position report.
Chandelles traffic, Cessna 549 for Papa, over Primeville at 6,000, eastbound. Correction, westbound, Primeville.
Eastbound.
Oh, east.
So let's say we're heading southeast now.
Chandelles traffic, Cessna 549 for Papa at 6,000, heading southeastbound, Primeville.
Now let's go to Redmond.
Primeville traffic, Cessna 6460 Mike, turning left base, runway 16, Pachinko, Primeville.
Expect ILS or RNAV approach. Runways 11 and 23 in use. Hazardous weather information for Oregon available on flight service station frequencies. Call fleet programs for Salt Lake City, San Francisco, Seattle, Grand Lake, Phoenix.
Get farther away from Primeville Airport.
Advise information Romeo. Got information Romeo 2056 Zulu. Wind 180 at 10 gust 16. Weather better than 5,005. Temperature 16, 2.3. Altimeter 2995. IFR arrivals expect ILS or RNAV approach. Runways 11 and 23 in use. Hazardous weather information for Oregon available on flight service station frequencies. Call fleet programs for Salt Lake City, San Francisco, Seattle, Grand Lake, Phoenix. On initial contact, advise information Romeo. Got information Romeo 205.
Primeville traffic, Cessna 6460 Mike, short final, runway 16, Pachinko, Primeville.
departure end of runway 16. My guess is they'll fly to about the end of the clear cut there before they make their turn. So let's go as close to Powell Butte as we can get before we make our right turn in. 1123 is in use. We'll probably be given a
left downwind.
Well, I'm not sure. Maybe a left base for runway 23. That would be better for us.
Chandelles traffic, Mooney 3636 Hotel, just turning around here at the north end of 16, taxiing back, Chandelles.
Primary traffic, Cessna 6460 Mike, departure leg, runway 16, Chandelles.
Traffic Cessna 4440 west, downwind 16, traffic inside, Chandelles.
Primary traffic, Cessna 6460 Mike, extending up in a little bit, forward spacing, will make left close traffic, Chandelles.
Maintain this altitude. Position report.
Yeah.
Rebel traffic, Cessna 549 for Papa, 4 miles east of Powell Butte at 5,600 westbound, Cranville.
So, when we're using an airport as our practice area frequency, let's give our reference in relation to the airport itself.
Rebel traffic, Cessna 549 for Papa, 3 miles south of the field at 5,600 westbound, Cranville.
Primary traffic, Cessna 6460 Mike, turning left downwind, runway 16.
I have the perfect.
Primary traffic, Cessna 4440 turning center, runway 16, touch and go, Prineville. Prineville traffic, Mooney 36 Hotel on the ground, crossing at 29er from north to south, Prineville.
We have the Epic inside 634 to Lima.
Cessna 42 Lima, thank you.
Roman Tower, Cessna 5265 Lima, Delta 360 reestablished.
No Cubs. Nobody.
65 Lima, roger, not in sight, say distance.
In sight, high or low?
4 nautical miles to the north.
Cessna 52 Lima, thank you. Enter left downwind, runway 11, report at midfield.
Internal report midfield for left down, midfield left downwind runway 11, Cessna 5265 Lima.
Redmond Tower, Cessna 549 for Papa.
Cessna 549, report Papa, Redmond Tower.
Cessna 549 for Papa over Powell Butte with Romeo, request full stop.
Papa Romeo, midfield right downwind.
Epic 3 Papa Romeo, runway 23, clear to land.
Right 23, cleared land, thanks from
3
Papa Romeo.
Say what?
Starting a full stop.
Yep. Cessna 634 to Lima, right downwind 11.
Cessna 42 Lima, roger. Number 2 traffic, see Epic midfield right downwind, runway 23, extend downwind, I'll call your base.
Extend downwind, you'll call my base. Cessna 634 to Lima.
Cessna 5494 Papa from Palbutte, enter a left downwind runway 11, report midfield.
Left downwind runway 11, report midfield, Cessna 5494 Papa.
Tower, do you have somebody inbound for runway 23 off of in front of the Epic?
And Epic 3 Papa Romeo, negative. I do have traffic inbound for left downwind runway 11. They're the ones off to the east of you.
Back up. You're going to pass right behind the traffic. Looks like they're pointing right at runway 23.
I think you're talking about 526 Lima.
Yes.
Epic 3 Papa Romeo, I don't see anybody pointed at 23. I got a couple out to the east, though.
Okay, he's right off my right-hand wing here. Looks like he's pointing right over the numbers.
953 Papa Romeo.
And Epic 3 Papa Romeo, Roger, I see him now. Yeah, he's entering right downwind. He'll follow you.
I'll copy that, thanks.
Brother Tower, System 5265 Lima, confirm, VS number 1.
Cessna 65 Lima, negative. You're number 2, following Cessna on the right downwind.
I see Papa Romeo.
We have the traffic inside and we'll follow that way, number 2, 5265 Lima.
And you're actually number 3 for that traffic. No, hey, where are you going? Cessna 65 Lima, you need to make a 180 and go back westbound immediately.
180 to the westbound, 5265 Lima.
Okay, so we have, do you have Papa Romeo?
Uh-huh.
I'm going to look for Sports
65 Lima, now you're established left downwind runway 11, and I want you to extend downwind. I'll call your base.
Copy that, extending downwind, 1211, 5265 Lima.
Cessna 42 Lima, make turn right base and runway 11 cleared to land.
Right base, runway 11 clear to land, 634 to Lima.
Cessna 889er, extend upwind. I'll call your crosswind. You're following traffic out the left side at Cessna.
We'll call the crosswind, we got him inside.
889.
Cessna 889, thank you. Follow that traffic.
Follow that 889.
Okay. We're safe.
Ribbon Tower, 889er 226, holding short 11 at Bravo 1.
Cessna 889er 226, Ribbon Tower, hold short runway 11.
Hold short 11, 226.
I'll see all the traffic inside.
Okay, let's announce our position.
Redmond Tower, Sirius 807, Bravo Delta, overbend, inbound Romeo.
Sirius 807, Bravo Delta, Redmond Tower, main outside class Delta airspace, standby. Cessna 5265 Lima, your traffic to follow is turning at 3 mile final report traffic in sight.
We'll keep an eye out for him. I have not spotted him. 5265 Lima.
Epic 3 Papa Romeo, say parking.
Back to VFR departure, we make a right on Charlie here.
Epic 3 Papa Romeo, roger, contact ground.
Over to ground, thanks.
Cessna 800 226, runway 11, clear for takeoff, proceed straight up.
Clear for takeoff, 1 more, proceed straight out, 226.
Ribbon Tower, Cessna 5494 Papa reporting, midfield left downwind runway 11.
Cessna 5494 Papa, extend downwind number 3, follow at Cessna 2 miles northwest on downwind.
Extend downwind, looking for traffic, Cessna 5494 Papa.
Ribbon Tower, Cessna 5265 Lima, traffic in sight on final.
Cessna 65 Lima, follow that traffic number 2, runway 11, clear land.
Number 2, clear to land on runway 11, Cessna 5265 Lima, and we'll fall behind them.
Cessna 5494 Papa, extend downwind, your number 3, follow Cessna ahead.
Extend downwind number 3, Cessna 5494 Papa.
Cessna 4688, your number 4, follow the Cessna ahead about a mile and a half into your slightly left.
Traffic inside.
I
got base traffic
inside 889.
Alright.
Cessna 800 226, you can make a normal LOA departure northbound.
Pardon me, the LOA northbound 226.
Sirius 807 Bravo Delta, Redmond Tower, safe position, altitude.
Roger, 6,000 feet and 10 miles to the southwest, and I can loiter up high if I need me to.
Sirius 7 Bravo Delta, I may need additional spacing, but enter a right downwind runway 11, report at midfield.
Right downwind for run 1, we'll report midfield.
On, ability, on. Left standby. landing light on. Before landing checklist complete.
Okay, let's report that traffic in sight.
Red Tower, Cessna 5494 Papa has the traffic in sight, number 3.
Cessna 94 Papa, follow the second Cessna on final, runway 11, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 11, Cessna 5494 Papa.
Left 10.
Cessna 889er, do you have the Cessna and turning left base in sight?
Affirm, 889, this vehicle stop.
Cessna 889er, follow that traffic, number 3, runway 11, clear to land.
Number 3, 11, clear to land, 889.
Cessna 42 Lima, contact ground, point 8.
Contact ground, point 8. Cessna 64 to Lima, thank you.
Tell me what you're doing.
Slowing down to 70. The traffic just landed. Delay 5, left 30. And target airspeed is 55. Approaching a little bit higher, so I'll
Cessna 526 by Lima, clear traffic, continue down the runway, turn right on runway 23 and then right on Bravo.
Right on 23, right on Bravo,
power.
Cessna 5265 Lima.
Get on the glide slope. Stabilized approach check. Speed at 55, PSI below 600. Center line established. Left set 30, make sure to reach.
Entering wide, right down
Clear to land runway 11.
11.
07 Bravo Delta, roger.
Thinking, apply power a bit.
Make a left 360 for spacing, you'll be number 3, follow 2 Cessnas on final.
Roger, left 360, 7 Bravo Delta.
Power again.
Redmond Tower, Cessna 6480 Papa, over Brisada.
Cessna 6480 Papa, Redmond Tower, verify you have Romeo.
We have the information, Romeo.
Cessna 80 Papa, enter right, downwind of runway 11, report at midfield.
At second stripe.
Right downwind, runway 11, report midfield, Cessna 6480 Papa.
Traffic, 12 o'clock, same altitude, less than 1 mile.
Redmond Tower, Cessna 48440.
Cessna 48440, Redmond Tower, main outside class Delta airspace, standby.
Remain outside the Delta 440.
Left rudder.
Cessna 5494 Papa, turn right Bravo 2, contact ground.
Turn right Bravo 2, contact ground, Cessna 5494 Papa.
United 2262.
United 2262 Redmond ground.
Yeah, we just had contacted company and dispatch. They're going to refile it. They've been having slight IT issues, so hopefully it comes through this time.
United 2262, roger, thank you.
Redmond ground, Cessna 5494 Papa, cleared runway 11 at Bravo 2, request taxi back to flight school.
Cessna 5494 Papa, Redmond ground, taxi to flight school via Bravo.
Taxi to flight school via Bravo, Cessna 5494 Papa.
Ground 953 Papa, Romeo, we'll taxi up and hold short of runway 11.
Epic 3 Papa Romeo, roger. Contact tower.
Roger.
Redmond ground system 5265 Lima Bravo requesting taxi to flight school.
Cessna 5265 Lima, Redmond ground, taxi to flight school via Bravo.
Taxi to flight school via Bravo, Cessna 5265 Lima.
Don't. Aero cockpit. Or use crew resource management. Ask me to do it. Happy to.
Redmond ground, Cessna 49.